Welcome dear learners, I am Mr. Abhijit. Welcome to my channel Chemistry Learners. In this lecture, we are going to learn physical properties of alcohols. So, in this lecture, we will see in details the solubility, then state, then boiling point and melting point of alcohol, and about the toxicity, and also regarding the density of alcohols. Besides that, we are also going to see the acidic character or acidic nature of alcohols in details. So first of all, we will see the solubility. First three members of alcohols are highly soluble in water because of low molecular weight. They are soluble in water. Then the solubility of these alcohols is due to the hydrogen bonding with water. Particularly, alcohol can form intermolecular hydrogen bonding with water and hence it is soluble in water. Again, if you consider the molecular weight, if molecular weight increases, the solubility decreases. Why? Because there are two types of groups. One is hydrophobic group and other is hydrophilic group. So hydrophilic means water loving and hydrophobic means water hating group. Okay, so the group which is hydrophilic in nature is nothing but the OH group, or in alcohol, if you remember the functional group of alcohol, then ROH. So this OH is nothing but the hydrophilic group or hydrophilic moiety. Then if you consider the hydrophobic group, then whatever the carbon chain is there, that is hydrophobic in nature, or you can say it is organic in nature. That's why what happens, as carbon chain increases, hydrophobic group size is increases and hence solubility decreases. That's why the hydrophobic and hydrophilic groups decides the solubility of alcohols. Also, if you consider the isomeric alcohols, in isomeric alcohols solubility order is as tertiary alcohols are highly soluble as compared to secondary and as compared to primary alcohols, because if you consider 5 carbon atoms in a chain, then for that 5 carbon atoms, if they are arranged in a long chain, then there is a larger size for that particular alcohol group. If that 5 carbon atoms are branched and then hydroxide group is there, then the volume for this or the size for this particular molecule is less as compared to that long chain molecule. That's why here the size of particular molecule matters. That's why tertiary alcohols are branched, or you can say they are compact structures as compared to the primary in isomeric alcohols. That's why tertiary alcohols are more soluble in water. Next character, that is state, in which state they are existing. As you know, the lower members or lower alcohols are liquid at room temperature. If you consider methanol, ethanol, propanol, they are lower alcohols are liquid at room temperature. Then if you increase the number of carbon atoms, then carbon number 4 to carbon number 12 are liquids, but they are oily in nature. And as you increases the carbon atom or number of carbon atoms in a particular alcohols, they becomes solid or wax like solid compounds. Then melting point and boiling point of these alcohols. If lower members are considered, they are liquid at room temperature, means they are having boiling points. Therefore, the lower alcohols have low boiling points as compared to the higher alcohols. Again, here we are considering the same concept, that is number of carbon atoms, as boiling point is increases with increase in molecular weight. So in isomers, if you consider, branched alcohols have lower boiling point than the normal long chain alcohols. Again, the boiling point order, if you consider, in isomeric alcohols, boiling point, primary alcohols are having higher boiling point as compared to secondary alcohols as compared to tertiary alcohols. That's why here these tertiary alcohols are having lower boiling point in their isomeric form. Then if you consider the toxicity, other than water, all other chemical compounds are toxic in nature. Similarly, alcohols are also toxic in nature. But if you consider the toxicity of this methyl alcohol, it is highly toxic as compared to ethyl alcohol. And as you know, this ethyl alcohol can be used for consumption purpose also. So density, if you consider, the lower alcohols are having lower density, or they are less dense than the water. That's why they floats on water. As molecular weight increases, obviously the density is also increases. Then acidic nature of these alcohols. If you say the statement like alcohols are weaker acid than water, if I alter this statement like water is more acidic as compared to alcohols. Okay, this is one and the same. Alcohols are weaker acid than water. Why? We can explain this through this reaction, that is RO minus. This is alkoxide ion. When this alkoxide ion reacts with water, what happens here? This alkoxide ion is a proton acceptor. Water can donate its hydrogen atoms this alkoxide ion. That's why water becomes acidic in nature as compared to alkoxide ion. Here there is a formation of conjugate acid and base pair. So this, for this particular acidic strength, if you consider, then acidic strength of alcohols is depends on the inductive effect. This we will see in details. Let us consider this phenomenon of this acidic strength. Primary alcohols are more acidic as compared to secondary alcohol as compared to tertiary alcohols. How? That we will see. If you consider this ROH bond, I intentionally elongated these bonds because I want to show you something for this particular molecule. If you consider R group, okay, so R is nothing but the alkyl group. This alkyl group shows electron donating inductive effect, and it donates electron to this oxygen atom. So what happens? As this oxygen becomes more electronegative, the bond between this oxygen and hydrogen atom becomes more stronger. So weaker the OH bond, stronger the acid. So what is this statement? Weaker the OH bond, stronger the acid. How? Here, if you consider the OH bond, depending on the strength of this OH bond or weakness of this OH bond, the strength of acid is depend. So as this OH bond becomes strong, if this bond becomes strong, then that acid becomes weak. Because what is good acid? The good acid or strong acid is nothing but the acid which donates protons easily. That is a strong acid. Okay. So if you consider the primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols, then in primary alcohol only one R group is there which donate electrons to this OH group and increases the strength. In secondary alcohol there are two R groups which are donating electrons. Again they are increasing the strength of this OH group. In tertiary alcohol there are alkyl groups. They are increasing the strength of this OH group. So what happens here? If you consider this primary alcohol is highly acidic because only one R group is there which is donating electron to this oxygen atom. Hence, in this way we can explain this, decreasing order of acidic strength for these primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. So thank you for this. If you have any question, please post those questions in comments. Thank you.